All right. Hi, Kumkum. So I'm going to take a moment to say hello to everyone. Thank you so much for taking time out to be with us tonight. Hi, Munadi. I request all of you to please switch your videos on so that I can see you and say hi to you. Hi, Meenu. Then who else is there? I'm just taking a moment to say hi to everyone. Hi, Anand. Hi, Disha. Hi, Mansi, Mamta, Shikha, Prakash, Malini, Anjali, Vanita, Shohinidi, Leena, Bhavnadi. Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Hi.
Hello. All of you, please switch your videos on. It's okay if you're obviously in your night clothes. It's pretty late in the night for most of you. And the whole idea is for us to really become comfortable with our bodies. So switch your videos on and let me really connect to you and say hi to you. And before we begin, I just want to take this opportunity to really thank you for trusting me with this process, for joining this program, and for playing along with me. I love the way all of you are so enthusiastic and you've been so vulnerable with your shares in the group. So thank you so much for that. So I would like to begin by asking you, what made you choose this program? Why did you choose this body transformation program? So anybody just unmute and you can start talking. Just unmute and start talking, and preferably please put your video on. Yes, Rishu, go ahead.
Yeah, so I actually think that we can, I can especially be myself. I don't have to, coat or sugarcoat anything. Just be honest, whatever it is. That's the reason I chose this program.
Thank you so much for sharing that. Thank you.
Thank you.
I love and appreciate your commitment and dedication. You are almost the first one to acknowledge whenever anything is posted in the group and you are listening to it, you are playing with the tools. That really shows how committed and dedicated you are for change. So thank you so much for that. Anybody else who would like to share, why did you choose this program? What made you choose this program? What attracted you to choose this program? Kumkum, would you like to share something?
Yes.
Yes.
There is always something that you can get. मतलब आप improve कर सकते हो और कुछ कर सकते हो. या फिर what else is possible? Just for that.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Hi, Vanita. So good to see you. A glimpse of you.
Okay, Bruno, hi. Hi. You're looking very pretty today, but
I'm just coming back from a wedding. I literally just rushed back from a wedding. So I'm like,
good.
Still in my wedding attire. Okay, Monadi, would you like to share what made you choose this program?
Yes, I was about to say that. Yeah,
yes.
I chose this because definitely I want a transformation with my body. And I have done these classes with you before. So I know definitely good results do come. So obviously when you're not practicing what you have been taught, you go back to 0-1. So it's like that. I have experienced this before. I have experienced a transformation also before. So it is just, I want to do it once again so that I do need some changes and I do need some transformation, recognition of my own body. I have sort of, forgotten the tools that you had given before. So I just want to brush it up again.
Thank you so much for sharing that, Monadi. Yes, to more and more change and more magic that we've experienced together so many times. For sharing. All right, anybody else would like to share? I'm so happy to see all your faces. Thank you so much. Hi, Anjali. Yes, go ahead, Anjali. I want to talk to you unmuted.
So I'm audible now, am I?
Yes, you are.
Right. So I have been consciously trying to be in communication on my journey to be in communion with my body. So, when you started the series for this, obviously it was very interesting because I do practice, every morning when I wake up, I communicate with my body and I'm trying to develop that muscle where I can comprehend what is body trying to tell me, and when I ask questions, how do I go about it? So change will be a part of that transformation too, to be in communion. So
Right.
that's why I joined. And thank you so much for all the beautiful gifts that you give, and the 10-10 call was such a contribution. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Anjali. Thank you for sharing that. All right, so this brings me to the very topic, and why have we named it body transformation? So what is the difference between transformation and change? According to the dictionary meaning, transformation is something which is beyond just a change. It is a change which is 10 times more than what we can perceive, and where the form and nature of it completely changes. Right? So here we are looking at not just changing certain aspects about our body, but we are looking at transforming our relationship with our bodies. And, like, are you aware you have a body? How many of you are aware that you have a body? Raise your hands. You are aware, right?
Too
Yes?
aware.
Yes.
Too much.
Aware. Too much aware. Awesome. And what is the point of connection that we really have with our bodies? Or when are we truly aware that we have a body? Two reasons. A, when we have a lot of aches and pains, some intensity, some disease, some symptoms, some ailments. So then we are aware, right? Like, oh my God, I have a body because it aches here, or I have a tummy upset, or I have a headache, right? And the other reason why we are aware we have a body is when we do not like what we see in the mirror. So when we are gaining weight, when we are overweight, when we've suddenly developed double chin, when we've developed those dark circles, when we have these pimples that we hate so much, when we have a thinning hairline, so then we are also very aware that we have a body, right? So the primary point of connection, yes, when we fall sick, absolutely, Shohini, that's what I'm talking about. So the primary point of connection that we have with our bodies is basically only when we want to change something about it. That's the only time we relate to our bodies, right? Like, all of us are here, however much we may say that, I would like to develop better communion with my body, etc. But at the core of it, there is something that I want to change about my body. Like whether it is the excess weight, whether it is the chronic pain, the fatigue, whatever it is that is for you. And all of you have beautifully shared with me whatever change you're looking for. But it's only when we want to change something about our bodies, that's when we turn to our bodies. So in this context, I would like to just ask you, how many of you have those friends and relatives who only get in touch with you when they need something from you? You all have that one friend or relative, right? Who will disappear on you for the rest of the year. But when they need something from you, they will make it a point to get in touch with you and do a lot of sweet talking. Hi, how are you? I've been missing you so much. I've been thinking about you. But 2 minutes into the conversation, you will know that there is something that they need. And they are asking for some help, right? So once, twice, thrice, you like it. But the fourth and fifth time, do you feel like responding to them? You feel a little used, right? You feel as if, this person is never there for me when I need him or her, but will only turn to me when they need something from me, right? Isn't that how we behave with our bodies? The only time we connect with our bodies, the only time we turn to our bodies is when we need something from it and we want to change it. Also, this is very similar to those specific friends and relatives that we have who are always hell-bent on pointing out some mistakes, who will always call us to criticize. Why did you put up this picture on Facebook? Look at the way you're looking. You shouldn't do this. These are private things you're not supposed to share in public. You don't even know what kind of attention you're getting by just putting up these private pictures on public forum, etc. So they will always call you to tell you how something that you're doing is not right and you must change it, right? Again, the kind of people we want to avoid, we do not like to be with. So everywhere, each one of us, and I am included, I'm guilty of this time and again, everywhere we are being that energy with our bodies. Can we today just make an attempt to change that equation. How do we suppose our body would like to cooperate with us or would like to contribute to us when all that we do is turn to it for some need-based reason, or look at it to criticize and point out how this is not right, this is not right, that is not right, head is not right, weight is not right, fatigue is not right. So all that we do is complain instead of recognizing that the only true bestest friend that we have since the time we were born and that will stay with us till our last breath is our beautiful, amazing bodies, which is really a walking, talking miracle. Whatever it is you do with the body does not really leave you. Till this moment, it hasn't left us, which is why we are here on this call, unless I have some ghosts and entities, disembodied beings on this call with me as well, which I'm sure I do, but all of us are here in a body. That's because our body has chosen not to leave us, despite all the neglect, all the taken for granted things that we do with it. So that's how miraculous our bodies are. Anything you put in the body, there is a mechanism that's always at work. It translates into something and becomes a part of your body. Like mindlessly, we put things in our mouth, right? And also, the best part is, without any effort, conscious effort of ours, there's a system at work because of which we are breathing, our heart is pumping blood, like so much is going on inside our body. Isn't that magical and amazing? How many times do we stop to recognize that? We do not, because we are so vested in all the things that are not right with our bodies. So my invitation to you in the next 4 days that we are together on this journey is to really make an attempt, at least 1%. I know it's not easy, but at least to make an attempt to begin to change the way in which we look at our bodies. So the transformation is really about that. Because as much as we may think that I will love my body when I lose weight, I will love my body when I am pain-free, I will love my body when I do not have the diseases that I'm currently experiencing, it really doesn't work that way. It's the other way around. We first have to like what we see in the mirror. We first have to love what we see in the mirror, and only then the change that we are looking for is possible. So that's the way. So there are few myths that I want to bust today and few secrets of weight loss, having a healthy, happy body that I want to share with you today. Secret number 1, to recognize that you are the creator of your body. Everything that is happening in your body, we are creators of that. It doesn't really happen to us. And I know you may feel like killing me at this point, especially the ones who are dealing with aches and pains and diseases and, like symptoms, illnesses. And the obvious question is, why would you want to create something like that, right? The obvious question is, why would you like to create something that's painful, that is uncomfortable for you? So the whole thing is, we are not consciously creating it. There are a lot of subconscious belief systems, subconscious thought processes, subconscious points of view, which are in place that creates whatever symptoms, whatever weight gain, whatever it is that we are experiencing in the body. Secret number 2, anything and everything that we experience in the body can be changed by changing our thought process, by changing how we talk to ourselves internally. What is the inner dialogue that's going on? Right? Secret number 3, the change in terms of our self-talk, in terms of our mind programming has to happen first. And then the diseases, the excess weight, whatever it is that we want to change, follows suit. It's not the other way around. Yes? So, there is so much that we can explore, and there is so much I can talk about. There is so much to share. And the Dear Body program that we've done in the past, a lot of you here have been part with me on that journey. You know that there is plenty to do, interesting activities that we explore and which we won't be able to cover in the next 5 days. But I just want to sort of give you a brief overview of whenever it is that we are wanting to change something about our body. It can be broken into several parts. The first thing is setting an intention, which is why my first audio loop is about being willing, right? The first thing is setting an intention. The second is setting a goal. So there are two types of goals: SMART goals, which can be categorized in terms of process goals and outcome goals. We won't be able to go deep into it for the next 5 days journey, but the ones who are joining me for the 21 days journey, where we are doing a lot of deep dive, deep work, which is beginning on Sunday, which is 27th, and then 21 days, so it's ending on 17th. So I'm going to be exploring all of that, and I'm going to be sitting with each one-on-one to explore and go into the goals and go into the intention setting. But it's very important to have that goal in mind. The third thing is mind programming, which basically is the most important thing. So I keep telling all my people whenever we do these programs that 80% of whatever change you want with your body, whether it is weight loss or being healthy, is mind programming. 10% is what you put inside your mouth, put inside your body, which is food or medicines, and 10% is movement and exercise. But we have been taught to give so much emphasis on the 10%. So we go berserk with medicines and food and nutrition, diet, and all sorts of things. And we also place a lot of importance in exercising and, whether I should go to the gym, whether I should do Zumba, yoga, and we go crazy with it. While all of that is very, very important, but 80%, so the core or the essence is the mind programming, right? So which is what we will focus for this 5 days journey. The 21 days journey that we will do, we will be exploring movement, we will be exploring food, nutrition, medicines, we will also be exploring deep mind work and do a lot of exercises. So this is the details of the 21 days journey that we are beginning from Sunday. So the ones who are interested, please reach out to me, reach out to us in the group, and it would be lovely to go into this very, very meaningful and deep journey and go through this transformation together. But for the next 4 days, we are going to begin with just mind programming, because that's really the most important thing. So let us begin by setting that intention right away. And I want each one of you to write in the chat, or if you feel like unmuting, you can unmute and share with me as well, that what is it that the fact that you are willing to lose weight. I am willing to lose weight. I'm willing to feel healthy. I'm willing to feel energetic. Whatever it is that one. So you just ask yourself, connect with your body and just ask yourself, what is that one goal or one intention that you would like to have for the next 4 days as we walk this path together? And write it down, because the moment you write it, you affirm. And the moment you affirm, you're giving energy to that entity, and you're also telling your body, you're preparing your body towards it, right? So what would you like? Just put it in the chat, please. I am willing to walk an hour daily. Awesome. Who else? I am willing to and then fill in the blanks, because that's your intention, right? Like that's something, I do not want to tell you what that should be. It should come from you. Please put in the chat, what are you willing to change? Or what is it that you're looking to change? And set an intention. Let's really set an intention for this, that I am willing to do this. It's not just about, there's a difference. I'm willing to have a painless body. Awesome, Rishu. Thank you so much for sharing. Others, will you please put in the chat, I am willing to give my body the attention it deserves. I'm willing to lose my belly. Do not lose your belly, Bhavnati, lose your belly fat. I'm willing to lose my belly fat, excess weight, and to lose my headaches. Awesome. Mamta, it's very fat. I'm willing to have a healthy and positive body. I'm willing to have an active and healthy body. Awesome. I'm willing to, Minu, I'm willing to have a painless body and be happy forever. Not an action point, you know, your intention, Vanita. I'm willing to love my body and be healthy. I'm willing to release all that is not contributive to my body, including sugar. Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that. Thank
I'm
you.
willing to have a happy body.
Happy body. Beautiful. 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 Awesome. So we are going to go into a little exercise.
I am willing to have a stronger gut. Some issue in my keyboard and something.
Oh, I was like, Mamta is right.
I'm willing to have a stronger gut. Yeah.
Stronger gut. Beautiful. Beautiful. So we are going to go into a little exercise. Just find a comfortable. I'm willing to love my Vanita, I'm willing to love my body just the way it is. The moment you say I'm willing to love my fat body, you're actually putting in a judgment, right? So just change that, and probably you could rephrase it and say I'm willing to love my body just as the way it is. Okay? Yeah. So we'll go into a little exercise and work with this intention. Just find a comfortable spot to sit the way you're sitting if you're comfortable already. And close your eyes. Okay. Close your eyes, form a deep connection with your body, taking a deep breath in. Breathing in from your nose and blowing out from your mouth, almost as if you're blowing into a candle. One more time, breathing in and breathing out, blowing into a candle. One more time, breathing in and breathing out, blowing into a candle. Connecting to your body. Stay present with your body now. So place one hand on your heart and the other on your solar plexus or tummy. And just affirm whatever it is that you have set as an intention. Say it out loud if possible, if you're alone in a room. If not, you can just say it in your mind. I am willing to have a happy and pain-free body. I'm willing to lose my excess fat. I'm willing to have a stronger gut. So I'm just saying some of the things that you have shared, but you will of course just affirm 3 times whatever it is that you have set as an intention. And now become aware of all the places that you have judged your body and all the judgments that you currently have about your body. All the judgments that you have about your body. Just become aware of that. So judgments could be very subtle. It need not be that I hate my body and my body is horrible. But even when we say that I have a fat body, or I have an ailing body, or my body is always so tired, those are also judgments. Those are subtle judgments. So just become aware of what are some of the things that you keep thinking about, or keep telling yourself and your near and dear ones about your body. I'm so tired. My body feels so tired all the time. Every morning I wake up with a sense of fatigue. I always have so much aches and pains in my body. I have a chronic gut problem. No matter what I eat, I don't seem to be able to digest that well. So whatever it is, just become aware of all of that and bring that to your awareness. What are the top 5 things that you tell about your body? When you think about your body, when you talk about your body, what are some of the topmost things that you say or think or feel deep inside? And now let us slowly and gently take our attention to that one part of the body where we have stored all these judgments. Let your body guide you. Ask your body, where have you stored these judgments? Where do you feel these judgments the most in your body? It could be your tummy, it could be your thighs, it could be your arms, it could be your head, forehead. Just become aware of that. And now gently, while your eyes are closed, use your hands to tap and brush away all the judgments from the body. Almost as if you're doing spring cleaning, you know, when you are dusting your furniture, which has been left unattended for a very long time, the way you will aggressively, rigorously, vigorously dust it. So I want you to do this spring cleaning today, almost as if you're using your hands to brush away all of these judgments that you have locked up inside your body. Just use your hands to tap and brush, tap and brush, tap and brush, tap and brush. All these judgments that you've locked inside your body. Keep brushing, keep tapping every part of your body, and especially focus on that one part where you store your judgments. Whatever showed up for you, you know, I do not know what that is, but wherever it is that you seem to have stored your judgments, just brush a little more, tap a little more on that part. And once you feel complete with that, slowly and gently take a deep breath in, feel the energy flow in your body, feel the tingling sensation in your hands, feel the gush of energy from your crown to your toes. Feel all of the sensations, palpitation, heart racing, whatever it is that your body is experiencing at this moment. Feel all of it and come back, come back. Let your breath become smaller and gentler and softer. And from that space, placing your hands on your heart, just connect and ask your body, what would it like to be today? What does it need from you today? Ask your body, what does it require from you today? And are you willing to give that to your body? Just for today. Now check with your body if none of these judgments were true. So all the judgments that came up, if none of this was true, what is now possible for you to experience with your body? If it wasn't true that you have a weak gut, if it wasn't true that you have excess belly fat and you have excess weight, if it wasn't true that you have chronic fatigue, if it wasn't true that you have constant pain in your knees and shoulder and lower back, what would be possible for you to experience with your body? And now expand yourself and imagine yourself in a vast, beautiful green field. full of grass, full of greenery, and you are right in the middle of that field, bathing in sunlight. The sun is rising and you are basking in that beautiful sunlight with your arms wide open. And visualize the dream body that you would like to have. How would you behave if you had a pain-free body? What would you do in that field? You would run around, you would play with the grass, you would probably lie down, you would look at the sky, you would dance and sing. If you did not really have excess fat and if you were not overweight, how would you behave in this beautiful green vast field? Just become aware of all of that and visualize yourself doing all of that in that field. Doing everything that you would if you had a happy, healthy, pain-free, lean, slim body with perfect weight. These are like the sum total of the goals that we have, right? So how would you behave? What would you do if you had all of that? Just visualize and soak that in, with the beautiful sunrise, with the beauty of the greenery that surrounds you. Soak all of that in and breathe that in. Breathe in all of that as if that's your reality right now, this very moment. Breathing in the beauty, breathing in the good health, breathing in the joy, breathing in the pleasure, breathing in the comfort, all of that, and coming back right now to this present moment. Breathing that in, and as you breathe that in, imagine this sense of wellness, happiness, percolate to each and every cell of your body, the space between the cells, the space between molecules, each and every molecule. As you're breathing in, each breath is lighting up your cells. Your cells are suddenly lit up. You can literally see firework inside of you. Your cells are lit up, the molecules are lit up. And you are all energized with good health, with happiness, with joy, with lightness. And integrating all of this deep inside, knowing this is your reality, this is your truth, this is who you truly are. We are all born to be an abundant being and experience perfect health. We were born to experience joy and happiness, lightness, pain-free state with our bodies. Anything that is not that is an anomaly, is an aberration. That's not our truth. So now that you have experienced this truth, know that this is what your reality is. Everything that doesn't feel like this is not true. Integrating that sense and that awareness deep inside of you, locking that inside of you, locking that in your body, locking that in the depth of your heart, in the depth of your belly button. Only when you feel comfortable and complete and integrated, you may slowly and gradually open your eyes. And once you open your eyes, I will request you to please switch on your videos. I would love to see your beautiful faces and bodies. And I would love for you to connect to each and every one on this call and hug yourselves. Give yourself a tight hug. How often do we wait for somebody else to give us this hug? Give yourself a tight hug. Gently caress yourself, pat yourself, and connect to each and every one on this call. And bless everybody with this energy. Look at all the ones, all the little windows on the screen. Connect to each and everyone because we are in this together. This journey is not mine alone or yours alone. We are all going to support each other along the way. And your prayer and your intention is as much my prayer and my intention, right? With that sense and awareness, I want you to connect to each and everyone and spread showers of blessing and love in this way. Okay, you're going to look at the screen and you're going to shower blessings and love on everybody, knowing that that's how powerful each one of us are. We just have to raise our hands and bless each other. And everything that we touch will turn to gold. Yes, that's how magical we are. So bless everybody, whatever intentions that each one of us have with our bodies. Bless everyone so that all of us together can experience the truth of our bodies, can experience the joy that our bodies are, can experience optimum health. Yes, I'm going to take a moment to look at all of you on the screen. The ones who have their videos off, please switch your videos on. I do not like looking at these blank dark little windows. Okay. So now that we know that this is our truth, this is possible, let us go all out and support each other and know that we are all connected in oneness. So the moment I am able to feel the shift with my body, everybody on the call today, we are 25 of us, there were 27, 28 people, and there are so many others on the group and so many others that we are connected to, right? Who may not be part of this journey officially, but with that prayer and intention, let us really, really embark on this journey towards a happy, healthy body. So what is possible for us now and for this planet to experience optimum health, joy, and happiness with our bodies. And everything that doesn't allow us to be that, to perceive that, to tap into that, let's destroy and uncreate it. Right and wrong, good and bad, hot and clock, online shots, boys, co-eds, and beyonds. The ones who are not aware of what I'm saying, this is the Access Consciousness Clearing Statement. If you want further information, you can connect to me on personal chat. But I'm sure like most of you are already aware of this. So what energy, space, consciousness, magic, miracles, choice can we be to experience abundance of joy, good health, lightness, and ease with our bodies? Everything that doesn't allow us to do that, let's just try and uncreate it. Right, wrong, good, bad, hot, talk, online shots, boys, co-eds, and beyonds. Now I would request you to just unmute and share with me whatever. Hi, Vani. So good to see you finally. Hi, Grishma. Hi, Naveenji. Okay, Bhavna Di, noted. I like the darkness that I see. All right, so just unmute and share with me what showed up for you during this little exercise that we did. And what was the vision? What is this vision that you have? And while others share, this is something that I want you to make a note of. So please make a note of this in your notebook, like whatever vision, whatever, that's the goal that we have. Like that's where we want to get at. And that's where we already have tapped into. That's an energy that we've already tapped into. So please unmute and share with me what showed up for you. Yes, Rishu, go ahead.
Yeah, you know how imaginative I am already. So basically, I saw myself, I'm talking about the field part right now.
Yeah.
I saw myself as a little girl, actually, and in a sunflower field. And I was actually, before you said, I was actually, I opened my arms and I was soaking myself in the sunlight. And then I said that. And I was running around and I, kind of had a troop of few girls and boys, and we were dancing together. And there was a small hut there, and these things
Wow.
I saw, and I'm feeling very happy.
Wow. I know it shows like you're just radiating with that joy and happiness.
Yes. Yeah. That's how I want me to be.
Yes, that's who you are.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
you know, whatever it is that we are able to tap into, like whatever it is that comes up in our, you know, when we are, whether you call it meditation or whatever exercise that you do, it's true because it wouldn't have come to you if it was not already a part of your consciousness. That you are visualizing it means that that is your truth. Yes. And anything else that we experience, whether it is the disease, whether it is the aches and pains, it's really a wake-up call for us. A wake-up call for us to become more aware and really look at our bodies. That's how our body has to get our attention, because if it is not for these, we do not pay any attention to our
Yeah.
bodies.
Because sorry, you say.
No, you can.
When I did this now, actually I felt very good after that. You know, you said I don't say anything like that, so I actually felt like, you know, releasing my pain, because I have a lot of pain here in this part, especially so you know, the pain is actually releasing. So that was very magical.
Thank you so much for sharing that. Anybody else would like to share what showed up for you? What is your vision of the ideal teen body? Who else wants to share? You can just unmute. You really do not have to raise your hands or whatever. Just unmute and just share. Who else? I'm just trying to see who else is there.
I can't remember really, but it felt okay. I mean, it felt good. I can't really remember recall the details, honestly, but it felt like it was a deep meditation. I was not that distracted.
Wow, thank you for sharing that. So just stay with that feeling or that sensation, you know, that's important. Great. Anybody else? Grishma, would you like to share?
Dave, I'm so sorry. I actually joined in the end. I really slipped out of my mind. Time ko dekha nahi. मैंने जब देखा it was 10:40.
No problem.
I will hear to the recording and I will surely update.
Sure, absolutely.
So sorry.
No problem, sweetheart. Mamta, would you like to share?
Yes, till some point of time I was completely in that trance, and after some time I got totally disconnected and distracted. But some point of time when I was placing my hand on the gut and moving it, I felt there is something which is not letting me completely get healed. Maybe it is an entity or something is what I saw around the aura of my body.
Okay. So now that you're aware of it, are you willing to let go of it?
Yes.
Yes. So everything that keeps those energies stuck to you, are you willing to give all of that up now?
Yes.
All of those false wearings, realities, familiarities that you have with any and all beings that keeps them stuck and holding on to you, are you now ready to give all of that up?
Yes.
Right, wrong, with that, work, online, shorts, boys, provides, and beyonds. So just like it's just that willingness and that awareness is enough. So, welcome to stepping into your body. So just, you know, consciously when you sort of after this call, when you are standing up, just literally feel your feet on the ground and just say that I step into my body. 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 So just consciously take charge and ownership of your body now.
I step into my body.
Yeah. And let me know how that goes. You can share in the group.
Definitely. Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing, Mamta. Anybody else would like to share? And before we just like others also sort of go off, let's please take a group photo. Let us all put our videos on and take a nice photo of us with our beautiful bodies. I want all of you to really tap your bodies and just connect to your bodies. Be the loving energy with your body that you really wish for others to be. Okay, so when all of us are ready for the next few seconds, will you please switch on your videos? Yeah. Okay, Monadeep, let us know once it is done. Monadi, Malini, Shohini, can you switch on your video for a second? Yes. Yes. Shikha. I can't see. Shikha, I can only see some cupboard. Okay, just gently tap your body. Tap your body, you can tap your face, whatever it is. Okay, let us all do this. Monadeep, let us know when the photo is taken. With all love and care, with that warmth, with that presence. Is it done, Monadeep?
Done.
Awesome, thank you. Okay, anybody else would like to share? Anything else that's coming up for you?
So what did we have to do? Because I tend to doze off. I don't know why. So what we have to touch the gut or what?
So you go through the recording one more time. It's okay.
Okay.
You know, maybe that's how your body releases. So let's not make that significant. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine. Anjali, would you like to share? Monadi, Anjali, since I can see you guys.
Hi. I also didn't register. I'm not very good at imagination, but there was just a very strong intent, to have a happy body. Like I said, I'm consciously working on creating that communication for last 2 months, doing that morning, evening. When I wake up, I try to communicate. So that's all I could see, a happy body.
Yes, amazing. Thank you so much for sharing that. Also, until we meet tomorrow, since I've already asked you to write down what is it that you would like as your dream body, also make sure, thank you, Ritu, thank you so much. Also just make a list of whatever judgments that still are there as residues, whatever judgments come up when you look at yourself in the mirror. So, I would like you to spend some time in front of the mirror until we meet tomorrow again at 10:10 and just see whatever judgments are coming up, okay? And make a note of that, either write it down or record it, like, you can switch on your voice recorder and just record it, and then just consciously just brush it off and say, I release and let go of all of these judgments. I release and let go of all of these judgments. That's it. It could be also certain diagnosis. A lot of us here are dealing with health problems. So a lot of times these diagnoses of the doctors also stay with us, and we kind of buy into that I have so and so, right? Like we often say that I have this problem, I have this condition, I have this disease. Okay, good night, Monati. Lots of love to you. So it's very important to just like recognize that as well and just release and let go of that. Like from your bodies, at times it's important to physically engage with our bodies and brush things off from our bodies, because those things get locked in each and every cell of our body, and our body remembers everything. It's such a sensory being. It has consciousness beyond and over and above what we can even imagine, what we give ourselves credit for. So just consciously release and let go of all of these judgments. I release and let go of all of these judgments. So that's what we are going to work on. So because we have to make space for something new. When we are trying to create a new neural pathway, and whatever affirmations, whatever it is that we would like to create, in order to make space for something new, we have to first let go of what is not working for us. So we have to create space, right? So what consumes our body and what is occupying our body is basically like the plethora of judgments that we have, the labels that we have given to our body, the diagnosis, the conclusions, the conclusions, computations, decisions, points of view. So let's just, for the next 24 hours, look at those, acknowledge it first. The first step to changing anything is first seeing where we are. So acknowledging, okay, this is what I feel about my body, and that's absolutely fine. And just consciously let go of that. I release and let go of all of this. I release and let go of this. As soon as you become aware of it, I release and let go of it. Okay? So that is going to be our home play until we meet tomorrow. Anybody else wants to share anything, or else I'm not going to hold you back anymore. It's pretty late in the night. I hope all of you had dinner and you're ready to hit the bed. Yes, anybody else wants to share? Ask. Thank you so much. I'll just request either Disha or someone to share the link of the 21 days program over here, so that if anybody is interested to know more, because we'll be exploring a lot with movements and food, nutrition, exercise, as well as the goal setting, smart goal setting, all of it. Like, it's a comprehensive program. So 21 days I'm going to be walking with you and seeing that we go through this process together and eventually have that desired dream body that we so wish to have. Okay, so just let's quickly share the form. Yeah, here's the form for the ones who want to know more and explore, and you know that you can always reach out to me. My number is very much there. All of you have my number, and it's also there in the book. So just feel free to reach out to me, and then let's go through the next 3 days together and have this prayer and intention for all of us to go through this change together and create happy, healthy, beautiful bodies. Yes. Thank you so much, everyone. If I am here, but you just unmute if you want to ask anything or you want to share anything. I'm not going to talk more about anything, and then, you know, it just gets, I can go on and on. This is a topic that's very close to my heart, but I'm not going to hold you back, but I'm right here if you would like to talk, ask, share just about anything you're dealing with regards to your body, and you want to talk about it, just feel free to unmute and share. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Shohini, thank you, Meenu, thank you, Bhavna, thank you, all of you. Thank you, Mamta. Receiving all the thank yous with love. Thank you, Vishu. I'm so glad. Lots and lots of love. Thank you, Ani. I'm so happy you could make it. I knew you had some other engagement as well. Okay. So good night, everybody. Let's stop the recording. I'm going to share this recording on the group as well. I know some of you joined late. So go through it whenever possible. And if you have any questions or anything else comes up, please share in the group. Let's make it an interactive group so that, you know, I'm aware of what you're dealing with.